to Waco Real Estate 101, the podcast. You've got three of the leading agents at Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group, here with you.
Hey,
Carrie
Waco.
Knight, Ken Castello, Carrie Knight.
Oh, hi.
Hey. And Joe Reed. We are so
Thank you,
happy
Joe.
that you joined us. Yeah. We have a lot of good things to visit with you about today, and we have some really bad jokes, too. So if you can pick up on when we tell a bad joke, let us know. Kim?
Well, I heard the main difference. I was talking to somebody that had gotten their license, and they said the huge difference between a real estate school and actually being in the field. They said in the school there are lessons and one big test. But once you get your license, there's a lot of big tests that teach you the lessons.
Oh, I've learned a lot of lessons along the way. What about you, Joe?
I'm old enough that at this point in my life, I've done a pretty darn good job of learning from other people's mistakes. Not to say that I've never made my own, but that's one of the things that has been very beneficial for me, not trying to recreate the wheel and learning from what Doug and Selena have to say to me.
Why not?
Right.
Yeah, no
that's
kidding.
Well, I did have to buy a tractor last month, so that's my biggest mistake to
Ouch.
date. A tractor that I never got to ride on.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you
You're
bought
talking
a
about
that?
lawn
riding
tractor?
tractor, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
a
my
long
gosh.
story, but I learned.
But that was a lesson.
It was a lesson, a very
Yeah.
expensive lesson, but I hope they're enjoying that tractor, my clients. I know they are.
You know they are. They
Wow.
love it.
If they're
Absolutely
listening,
love
I
it.
hope y'all are enjoying it.
Wow.
So tell me whose football team's doing the best so far.
Wait.
know.
They didn't let me tell my joke.
Tell
What?
us a joke.
What?
Carrie.
You have a joke?
I do.
You're not funny.
It's not that funny, but it is kind of funny to me because I'm a girl. But okay, what kind of dress does a house wear?
A
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
house dress.
Ooh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
that is a good one. No,
Too obvious.
an address.
Oh,
Say
that's
yes
too
to
obvious,
the
too.
dress.
In
Say
that-
yes
in
to the
that.
address.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
did you know that somebody told me that my house was haunted?
What?
Yeah. They said my house was haunted, and I said, that's funny. I've lived here for 245 years, and I haven't noticed anything strange.
So you do look good for your age.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
you do.
I actually had somebody tell me that the other day. I did an open house, and the lady, I think she misunderstood me when I told her my age, and she thought I was older. And she actually reached her hand up, and she touched the skin on my cheek, and she said, I wish I had skin so soft as yours.
Joe, she was hitting
I
on
wasn't
you.
quite sure what to do.
I think she was hitting on you, Joe. Susan, you're not listening, are you?
Uh-oh.
Hey, so we had a
Okay.
great Halloween.
Yes.
Sure did.
Did you wear any costumes this year?
I dressed as a realtor.
Me too. I do too.
No,
I got my
actually,
Thor hammer out and scared all the kids that came down for candy.
Did y'all give out candy this year?
We did. We enjoyed.
It's pretty
sitting out there.
expensive, that candy, you know.
Yeah, we
I
don't
turned
have,
my light off.
we don't have a ton that come by, but it's just for a little bit and see the kiddos. So
Right.
we got invited to go to the Humane Society of Central Texas Halloween Bash on Saturday evening, and it had a blast. They had a pretty good band. They had a silent auction with a whole bunch of stuff. I walked away with some winnings that cost me a bit. But
But it was for a good cause, right?
very good cause, good food, good music, great friends, a lot of fun.
Did y'all
Yeah.
dress up or?
You know,
as a realtor,
sort of. Susan and I did not have costumes, and not, of course, I don't know, maybe half the people or so wore costumes, but both of us have black slacks and red shirts, and Baylor was playing tech. And
Yes.
so I told Susan that we could go as Texas Tech fans.
Mm.
And the joke was because the folks who invited us to be there are Texas Tech fans. So they would know
Oh,
immediately that they were
right.
costumes.
they know. OU.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So y'all did watch football? Any football this weekend?
Oh, absolutely.
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 Did your
Yes.
teams win?
My teams did win.
Baylor.
Baylor won.
Big
Baylor
time.
won. I mean, I love the Dallas
the Cowboys.
They won.
Yep.
Yep.
And some baseball too. World Series.
Yep.
I didn't watch any of that.
Oh my gosh, that first they've just inning after inning with no runs, and it's just drives you crazy.
I'm kind of feeling sorry for Tom Brady right now. He's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL right now.
Boy.
And then that getting hit with divorce, all in one week. It's like, poor guy. He doesn't catch a break, does he?
No,
I'm not feeling sorry for him.
Well, I know that both of you guys have some new listings, and I'm working with a couple of folks. Tell me, the market has changed from 6-8 months ago.
Yes.
Tell me what you're seeing right now. What are you talking with your sellers about?
That's excellent question. I think that's something we have had to go back and revisit. Some of my listings that have been there for a little while, we've had to go back and make some adjustments. Like I said a couple episodes ago, even today I pulled the numbers. For the last 7 days, we've had 124 new listings, which is healthy.
Yep.
But we've also had 130 price decreases.
Wow.
That's
And I think that it's still adjusting. What did he say today? That it was just unbelievable, the market?
Yeah.
Balanced, but unbelievable. The normal business cycles. I think that's what we're seeing is things go ebb and flow back and forth. But it's definitely not trying to get too far ahead of the pricing right now. We have got to make sure we give them much up-to-date information when we go out there, so we're not having to adjust and have it sit on the market too long.
Yeah, and I'm typically looking at it, whereas in the past, and actually the last 2.5 years have been a little bit different the entire time, but it used to be I would do a market analysis that looked back 6 months. I've been looking back 3 months now for a while, and sometimes that may even be too long.
Yeah, the 90 days rule has been working for me lately.
Yeah.
So I think the trick to our sellers now is making sure they price it to where it's going to sell within, the amount of time, not overprice the houses.
Yeah.
Because the market's not where it was in the summer.
Yeah.
No,
not,
I mean, that's certainly not where it was in the spring and the summer. It's definitely has taken.
But lots of people, I can't tell you how many people tell me, oh my gosh, 7% mortgage interest rates, that's horrible. No. Relative to the last few years, yes, it's high. And I saw something online the other day, highest mortgage rates in the last 20 years. Well,
is that true?
I don't know if that's true or not.
We need to go back and look at those numbers.
But I also remember very well in my lifetime 13%, 15%, 16%, 12%, 8%. 7% historically is not a bad rate.
But I think people are just the short-term memory of these lower rates and got spoiled.
I think so.
It's still affordable to buy a house.
It is.
I mean, the buyer has a lot of control now. I mean, and it's
more opportunity to negotiate.
For sure.
Yep.
This is a perfect segue because I was going to remind everybody next Tuesday is Election Day.
Aha.
And it seems to be the economy and inflation are the biggest topics of discussion at this point. And I think the Fed rates have historically not ever jumped this much in a calendar year, or even 6 months. So that to me is a big change. But I do think that, like Carrie said, it is affordable if they they may not be able to buy as much as they would have been 6 months ago. But at the end of the day, we're going to make sure we don't put them in a house that they can't afford as well. But make sure you vote next week, and hopefully we can empower some people to go take over and change some things that we're doing now.
Or have y'all voted?
I have not voted early yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm traditionalist. I will always vote on election day.
On election day, not
That's
early.
just
Usually I go early. Sometimes I go on the day. It just kind of depends when I have time to go do that or make time to go do that. I was at a meeting yesterday where they were talking about candidates who support property owner rights. And you can find that list of candidates at texasrealtorsupport.com. So texasrealtorsupport.com will have a list of the candidates in your area that support Texas property rights.
Could you put that website link on our group Facebook page?
You bet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be glad
I think
to do
that'd be a great,
Yes.
easy way when they're going
Good.
to Waco Real Estate
Mhm.
101 Facebook page, or I don't think we can add it to quick enough to the website, wacorealestate.com.
We'll get it on
101.com.
Facebook.
But
Yeah.
I think we can do that on Facebook if you needed that information. We'll try to get this posted before the weekend and give everybody a little heads up on.
Does it say
Voting.
what what they actually support, or the things coming up in the pipeline that they're fighting for?
I did not delve that deeply
Okay.
into it. You you put in your address, and then it pops up a list of the candidates that they are saying support Texas property owners' rights.
Gotcha.
I didn't click
Probably
in to
like
see.
tax rates and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
stuff
property
like
taxes have been
Yeah,
the hot
property
topic as
taxes,
well.
yeah.
So we need to.
and voters or not voters. The legislature has looked at the possibility of taxing the sale of your home. How would you
Wow.
like to have another really significant increase in your expenses for selling or buying a home?
Wow.
Yeah, we need
Wow.
to hit that off quick.
Mhm.
So
For sure.
that's why
Go
you
vote, y'all. Go
Yeah.
vote for sure.
Yes.
Good.
So perfect segue. Thank you for that. And I do hope everybody votes next week, and it makes a difference. So
Yes, it does.
speaking of voting, the other big vote I saw was, now that Halloween is over, is how soon do you put up your Christmas tree?
Oh.
Totally
Well,
changed gears on that one.
I have a lot of people that are friends of mine that have already put theirs up. And I don't know if it's just
What?
because
Oh
it's
my
hard
gosh.
to do and they want to go ahead and do it and have it up for a while, but I'm like, can we get past Halloween? Like,
So
I mean, so I wait.
we
till-
never do it before Thanksgiving. at
I
my
never have
house,
either.
But I just know so many people that it's like
They're
take down the
excited to
Halloween
do it.
decorations and they put up Christmas decorations
Mhm.
as they're taking one down. So
Yeah.
Not
You know,
me.
I don't think we've ever done ours before Thanksgiving. But lately, one of the things we try to do is see if we're going to be able to have the grandchildren at the house. And if we know they're coming over, then we save that to let them participate.
yeah, we'll
Oh,
help. And that's
yeah.
what we've always let the grandkids help put
Yeah.
decorations on the trees. We'll save the bottom. Now
Right.
they're getting a
Yeah,
little taller, so we can let them decorate a little more. For
Yeah,
us.
we got to get through Thanksgiving, which is funny. I saw
22
somebody
days.
posted something online. They were going to buy a turkey, and it was $62. I'm like, can we put this turkey on layaway?
You're kidding.
No, turkey
Seriously.
prices have went
serious
through
shortage.
the roof too.
I saw a story.
Turkey
a week-
used to be cheap.
Yes,
Right.
week and a half ago, it was the guy barbecue place out on Highway 6, and he said that has been for years. They're one of their biggest was preparing smoked turkeys for people, and he has just been trying to stockpile them because they're not available right now.
Wow.
So
But
if you,
$62 for a turkey?
yeah,
Man,
Yeah.
we might have to have some hot dogs.
you know, my kids
Some
raised turkeys
Spam.
and won grand champion.
Oh, can
at
can I buy
FFA.
it?
I said we should have kept a few of those.
Yeah,
They probably
right?
had 60 turkeys.
Gee.
And, but that's unfortunate. But I
Yes,
think
it
again, we talked about inflation and
Mhm. And
prices
voting.
of food that have gone up significant. I think those are all just around the corner. I hope we can make some changes
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
through elections and change of leadership that we can do that. But anyway, so you wait till after Thanksgiving.
After with Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
then I
All
put
right.
my
Well,
tree
cool.
up. Yes.
Well, good. I'm right there with you. So.
Yeah. I don't put lights outside or any of that though. So
Yeah.
I do a wreath with lights, but no, no.
We have our hope lights that stay up all year long in the front yard, and we put those up during COVID. And a couple of our neighbors have done that, and it's just some nice little white lights across the yard, and it was
Mhm.
a symbol of hope. And we've kind of
Oh, y'all did that during COVID?
and we've kept them up. And I mean, literally every night you drive down our street, and
Neat.
about 4 or 5
I like
neighbors have
that,
got
yeah.
the little white lights up for
Well,
Yeah.
a little extra hope. Can't
Yeah.
not do hope. So
Right.
But Waco Real Estate 101.com.
There you go.
The
That's our website.
We
Yes.
we have failed to mention that repeatedly in the last couple of podcasts, but we want to make sure everybody's aware that that is one of the easiest places to submit questions to us or listen to the podcasts in the series.
Or
It's-
call the office, ask for us.
Yes.
What's our numbers, Joe?
mine is 254-644-3686.
Ken?
254-723-5962.
And mine is 254-644-3367. You could always just text us, send a pigeon
You ever-
mail.
Yes.
Email us. Our emails are on our website too, right?
It's
There.
yeah, it's all on there.
Okay, yeah.
Waco Real Estate. It's Carrie at WacoRealEstate101.com.
Okay.
Joe at Waco Real Estate.
Or just walk in our
101.
office and
Yeah.
just yell our name.
But
One
it's-
of us will be here probably.
The website does have some pictures, some of our events that we've had. But it does easily make it where you can submit questions to us or ask things about real estate. We can try to address for you. So, but thank y'all for being part of this podcast today. Waco is number one. You know.
There you go.
Yes, it is.
Waco in
for
Central
sure.
Texas. Very,
Yep.
very happy to be a part of this place.
Me too.
Yes.
Great place to live. I think, yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Y'all come back and listen to us next week.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Joe and Ken. See y'all.
Bye.